Hi. Today I'm going to talk about career paths in nursing. I say you are a nurse, particularly in the context of Zimbabwe. You are a nurse, you've done your 3 years bonding. I'll start with RGN training, which is a 3-year diploma. It is done in government hospitals. You apply, you get a place. As for now, it's funded by the government. But there is Africa University. It's now offering a 4-year diploma in nursing, costing about 2,000 per year or 2,000 per semester. I can't really remember. But if you check with Africa University, they are offering a nursing degree. And of course, we have 3 other universities which offer nursing degrees, which is the Zimbabwe Open University, which is the Bindura University, and what's the 4th one? University of Zimbabwe. University of Zimbabwe offers straight from A level. Like I said, 9 points and above, I think. 6, 8, 9 points and above, straight from A level. There's no special entry like any other programs. It's specifically for A level students who are like cream. Because the first year they have anatomy and physiology classes, the same class with medical students. So they want cream. People who've got passes in biology and stuff. So the other option, Bindura, I mentioned Bindura, I mentioned Zol. They take people who are already nurses. We have got diplomas in nursing. Then that's an advancement from a diploma. You just need a degree. Of course, it's a 3-year program on top of the 3-year diploma that you have. So all in all, you'd have spent 6 years studying nursing. So the option for people with no nursing background would be use it if you're straight from high school, or go to Africa University, which is based in Mtare. But I believe now I don't know if they've decentralized. So I'm going to look at all my certificates that I have. I'll show you so that if you are already a nurse, or if something that you're considering to do, you would know which way to take. So I'll start. Let me see. Do I have my diploma? Yeah, I got my diploma in nursing. It looks like this, the diploma in nursing. This is the 3-year one. Then after that, you get a registration certificate from the Nurses Council of Zimbabwe to show that you are registered with the Nurses Council of Zimbabwe. This is proof of study that you studied. Then this is the certificate of registration. And then you have to pay around $100 every year to remain in the register for Nurses Council of Zimbabwe. Then after that, I did a certificate in rapid HIV testing and counseling. This will give you an opportunity to work in NGOs which deal with HIV treatment and care. Like, you need to know how to test. You need to be licensed to be able to test HIV and to counsel people. So this, you pay annual registration for this certificate. It's offered by UZ College of Adult Education, I think. Yeah, I've forgotten the name. Let me see. No, this is Medical Laboratory and Clinical Sciences Council of Zimbabwe. Then the same institute, it has used it as well, but it was University of Zimbabwe College of Health Sciences. That's forensic exam for nurses. It's more like a dispensary. It teaches you how to dispense medication. So later on, I did the forensic exam. It's a University of Zimbabwe Institute of Continuing Health Education, ICHE. It's a part of the UZ College of Health Sciences. So it's a forensic examination for nurses. I don't know why they don't call it dispensing license or what, but it mainly deals with the licensing you to dispense medications. This works if you are going to be working in independent practices like surgeries, doctor surgeries, or mine clinics or school clinics. You need this to be able to dispense medication to children, to patients. It teaches you about quality control of medication, the protocol for medication dispensing, and prescriptions and stuff. Then next, this is the I blushed it. It's a BLS certificate from Heart Life Zimbabwe. It is offered by Mr. Makara. Mr. Makara from the Midlands Private Hospital in Gweru. It's already expired, 2022. Wow, I didn't know. It's CPR and BLS. Emergency Care and Safety Institute, American College of Emergency Physicians. Wow. So this one helps you to work in ambulances or in accident and emergency situations so that you are able to do CPR and give emergency support. Then this one, I did it just recently. Leadership and Management in Health with the University of Washington. It's a professional development course, like it teaches on leadership. Then this is Project Management Certificate in Zimbabwe. You need this if you are going to be wanting to work in NGOs where they've got various projects. I would say I worked in a project for result-based financing project. It is a project you need to know the initiation, monitoring, evaluation, all the steps of a project. So you learn about this if you do a certificate in project management. So many NGOs value this certificate. Even if you are a nurse, you do need a certificate in project management. It also reinforces leadership skills as well. Oh, this is just a customer first certificate from here. It doesn't matter, this one. Then there is it's the same project management certificate from the PMZ. You register and you get a license, project manager's license, project management of Zimbabwe license. Then this was one of my first certificates. Peer education, participatory gender, HIV, AIDS, communication and relationship building skills. More like peer education, like youth, HIV, STI, training them in reproductive health and stuff. So you can do this as well. It will help you in this is just my O-level certificate now. Then this one, I love this one so much. This is from the World Health Organization and the Ministry of Health, Republic of Liberia. It's an Ebola treatment and care. It would help me. It says, in recognition of completing 3 phases of the MOH WHO Health Worker Clinical Training course for Ebola treatment. Yep. So I would use this if I want to respond to outbreaks, typhoid, Ebola, whatever. Okay. And this one, I love it so much. This is OSHAMAC from NASA. If you are going to be working in mines, you need to be having knowledge on occupational health and safety protocols, on how to prevent accidents, investigate accidents, and manage them. So you do need this certificate. It's offered by NASA. I think it costs, now they're doing it online, it has got 2 phases. I think total costs about 1,200 US, the total cost for this course. This is my SAQA certificate. When I wanted to register with the South African Nurses Council, it was an evaluation of my qualifications. Then this one is my favorite. This is the job that I really want to do. It's from MAS, Certificate of Emergency Medical Training, Anatomy and Physiology, Professional Practice, Ethics, Ambulance Technology, Traumatology, Pre-Hospital Practice, Emergency and Medical Care, and Basic Life Support. I love this one. This is the job that I want to do, to be working as a paramedic in an ambulance. But while I'm there, I would like to explain to people that when you come to the UK, these courses don't work. All these courses that I've shown you here, they don't work in the UK. They do not work in the UK. In Zim, if you do these courses, they can lend you some high-paying jobs in mines, NGOs, and stuff. But in the UK, they do not work. I'll start by explaining the HIV certificate. HIV is something which is not really common here. So if you want to work as an HIV nurse or whatever, they'll give you their specialized training, mainly in infectious diseases. and maybe just let it, because about the dispensing of medications and stuff, I think the doctors do that. I think so. Or specialist HIV doctors, maybe. But it's not something which is common, which you ever hear of being spoken about. Then about the MAS ambulance technician certificate, you can only do that in Zimbabwe if you've got a driver's license. They used to say if you've got a nursing training, but you can do it even if you're not a nurse. Even the OSHEMAC one for NASA, you can do it even if you're not a nurse. So I'll talk about the paramedics, why it doesn't work here. The ambulance technician. In Zimbabwe, you would be a paramedic if you do that course. You'd be operating, driving the ambulance, attending to emergencies and stuff. But here, for you to be a paramedic, you don't have to be a nurse. You don't need to have the certificate. You need to have a paramedic degree, a 4-year degree from university. You can go just say nursing or just like medicine or pharmacy. It's a specialty on its own. The paramedics here are like just like doctors. They put IV lines, they prescribe medications, they do everything. ECGs, bloods, whatever. They do everything, practically. About deliveries, I think they do, like birth, if it's an emergency delivery. I think they would do that. I think they are very, very competent. They're very competent. They are just like mini doctors. Just like I think equivalent to doctors. They know their stuff. They know their stuff really, really, really. It's not like us who do a 6 weeks course in ambulance technician and then you're like, oh, I'm a paramedic. No, it's quite different. So having shared my certificates, I want to show you that it is something that is quite doable. So if you want to pursue nursing and you are in Zimbabwe, those are some of the options and the courses that you can do. I have done quite other courses. Some of them are in the computer. I haven't printed them. I did data analysis with Pindura University. I think it's 50 or 150 US, the course. It's done online as well. Pindura University is offering quite a lot of short scientific courses. I did research something in data analysis with Pindura University. You can do risk management. You can do a lot of things. It depends on what you want to do. The other thing that I did was a degree in business management with MSU. So why would you do a degree in business management? I did that because there was no course in healthcare management at that moment in Zimbabwe. But recently, MSU has started a degree in healthcare management. And nurses, please go for that degree. I'm telling you, please go for that degree. Because I heard that the PMDs and the directors in the Ministry of Health have been gunning for it and stuff. Very soon they're going to try to privatize it, like what they did with the public health. Those who wanted to pursue public health back in the day, or even up to now, nurses still struggle to get places in public health. It has been made a domain for environmental health practitioners and medical doctors. So if you're a nurse and you get a chance to do public health in Zimbabwe, it's a plus. So please do this healthcare management while they are looking for students. For MSU as of now, the degree they're charging about 500 to 600 US per semester. And you pay like half in ZIG, half in USD. So just go for that course. It will help you. Because there are a lot of jobs that you can do as a nurse away from bedside. I've just shown you through all the courses that I've shown you. Those are all pathways that a nurse can pursue. And you could ask, why did I end up doing all those things? When I did each and every course, I was eyeing a certain position. So what do you do with business management? Business management, you can be a case manager or claims officer, medical aids. It's a high managerial post that you can do, like assessing and authorizing claims. You'd need someone with a medical background and a financial background for you to do that job. Then if you do the healthcare management, you can become a matron, you can become a medical director, you can become depending with wherever you want to work. It is a degree. And what's the pathway after that? You can become a program officer, you can become anything, all those management positions in healthcare, health services administrator. And I feel it's a necessary course because most of our hospital leaders did not have medical background. So I think having to do that is a plus. Please go for that, please. Then the other thing is at masters, you can always go and do strategic management at masters level. So I think there's a lot you can do as a nurse in Zimbabwe. A lot. This side is a completely different story where your academics and stuff do not really matter. But there are ways of climbing up the ladder, whether you've got a degree or no degree. That's how funny it is. But I would encourage all those nurses who are already practicing. Just try to step aside from I do not have any post basic. Step aside from all the other post basics that are being offered free of charge and stuff. Try to invest in education. That will make you more marketable. Thank you. Said what I've said. What are some of the international opportunities for nurses? Nurses are on demand in the UK, but as for now, UK is flooded. So you could try Australia, you could try New Zealand, you could try South Africa, you could try Namibia, you could try Canada, you could try America, United States of America. Of course, you have to register with their boards first. All those places that I've mentioned are very high paying. You'd get more than 1,000, more than 1,000.5, more than 2,000, more than 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Very high paying jobs for nurses. You can go to my cruise ships as well. You can go to my international responses like emergencies and stuff and still get a good job. So those are some of the pathways for nursing that one can consider.